your beer or what?
Yeah, that's...
Catch.
Whoa, shit! What? Oh, God, it's going!
Answer my query.
Dude, I just fucking ripped the nastiest fart, dude.
God, you're going!
Oh, Jesus,
Dude,
bro.
I took the fucking smelliest shit of my life earlier today.
Those are the best. I can't even lie.
This
Yeah.
is Watch Mojo's
I
top 10 pisses on screen.
I love when you take a shit and you can smell exactly what you just ate, dude.
Yeah.
What a shitty start to the cast here, boys.
Literally.
Like, man, it's been a
Literally.
while since I had a fucking greasy case of
Oh,
you know?
I had
Jake taking
I do a lot of
fucking
eggs.
rips
Eggs
on the
are my big
cast,
thing.
dude.
I had a dream last night that we were doing the podcast, and it was on like a couch, like
Yeah.
all lined up next to each other so we could
Yeah.
look at each other. And it was going horribly. And one of the reasons is because we started the podcast by all introducing it at the same time. So if we want to do that...
Didn't we do that during the first episode? We were all just talking over each other, and you yelled at Jesse to shut up.
Yeah, but I'm like, this time...
We always talk over each other.
No, this time it's like, it's for the purpose of like, every time you listen to it, you have another experience. Because you listen to somebody different.
Yeah.
So let's go ahead and all introduce at the same time in 3, 2, 1. Welcome to the Cosatomicast. Here, we're going to be talking about Jake's social security number. 42894.
No.
Welcome to the Cosatomicast. That was a dumb bit.
3877.
Let's do something of substance.
There was a
please.
prophecy.
Have faith in the process, bro.
Ye
the
of little
process.
faith. How's it going?
Yay of little faith.
What are we
Just
doing?
woke up.
Good, dude.
Hated.
Just woke
Had to
up.
take a fucking precast hit just like Jake over here. Calm my nerves, dude.
Dude, I haven't been here in like too long.
No, you've been gone.
Yeah.
Since you've been gone,
People-
You've been asleep, Cap.
I
have been
can't
asleep.
breathe for the first time. Jake was
Oh, you wanna talk about bits with no substance? What the fuck was that?
I thought it was kind of funny. I guarantee you there's definitely one person who also thought that at the same fucking time that I said it.
Nah, dude,
So-
that's a good bit.
I don't know. It's fine. Yeah, album of the week is TWRP's Digital Nightmare.
Album of the last month.
All
at
right,
least.
let's do Jake last because I know Jake has some weird fucking take on this or something.
Yeah.
But
So,
Oh, boy.
I personally fucking thought it was a fantastic album.
did you now? Okay.
Front to back, I thought it was really fucking good. I like the concept of the album a lot. I was like, I wasn't really listening to it that closely, but the concept was very obvious
Yeah.
lyrically. So I don't know. I thought it was really cool. Like, there was definitely a couple songs on there that were just for conceptual, like, you know, depth.
Yeah.
But yeah, I thought it was really fucking good, dude. Let me pull up the fucking track list. There's one song, Firewall, right?
Firewall.
Firewall is the one that I've heard in your car a bunch of times. That's fucking classic. And then there was, what's the other one?
That song is one of my favorites.
Yeah.
Really?
That
Okay.
song and the title track were my favorite songs on the album.
Well, the title track was kind of just like
the opener?
Yeah, I just thought it slapped,
Really?
dude. I
Alright.
thought it was cool.
Hell yeah.
I wish it was longer.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
I
what
wish
I'm
it was
saying.
longer than a minute.
I wasn't really paying attention to the title track too much, but
I just thought it banged, dude.
Firewall was sick, and I really like Ladybug. I think that's my favorite one.
Ladybug
was good too.
That's why. Also, Leaf's not here today. We forgot to mention. But
Bummer.
Leaf has shit going on. And I really wanted his opinion because I think the bass work on this album is really fucking cool.
100%,
Shine's the best.
Yeah.
I think the bass tone on this album might be one of my favorite bass
Yeah.
tones, like ever, just in the history of just bass. It's
Somehow
so good.
this is a weird mashup, but this band reminds me of somewhere in between Daft Punk
Yeah.
and this one fucking prog metal band that I got into recently called Nuclear Power
It's a
Trio.
great name for a band. Oh, what was it?
Nuclear Power Trio.
Interesting.
Yeah, like the
Okay,
way that
That's a
they
sick name.
It's so sick, dude. It's basically like 3 core dudes, and they all put on fucking Trump, Kim Jong-un, and fucking Vladimir Putin masks. Right? Shit's so
fuck?
funny. But yeah, like weirdly, it reminded me of that band, and definitely Daft Punk for sure.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, like Firewall is almost a metal song.
Yeah.
It's like close
Totally.
to being a metal song. Which
I
is
feel
sick.
like that's a song that we could probably play and get
yeah,
away with.
yeah, that would be sick if we metaled that up
And
a little
having-
bit more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah. No, I'm a fan. And like, I feel like well, I'm going to let Jesse go here in a second. Once he's done doing.
Here, I'll stall. I also thought the guitar tone was really good. I liked everything. I liked the tone of literally all the instruments.
Yeah,
on the
and
record.
that's, I think, tonally what it reminds me of Nuclear Power Trio the most is like the tones. Like the guitar tone is very like modern and kind of like metal.
Yeah.
Which is like surprising given the context. Yeah. And same with the bass tone. It's like you could make a metal mix out of everything in that mix, which is cool because I feel like it makes everything very clear and like modern sounding because of that, you know.
I can see that because their tone in general is very, I feel like, funk just mixed with like power metal.
Yeah, totally.
If everything was just super crisp.
Yeah, for sure. That's a really good comparison.
But yeah.
And obviously like Daft Punk kind of.
Yeah, with the talk box and everything.
It's very disco.
Yeah.
Which is where the Daft Punk influence sounds the most prevalent. Because Daft Punk at its core is a disco band.
Totally.
So just hearing another electronic disco project.
Yeah.
Like the Daft Punk similarity is uncanny for sure.
Yeah, that honestly, I was really surprised at the amount of musical diversity that was going on that. I was not expecting like, I don't know what I was expecting, but now I gotta I'm kind of pissed that I didn't go to that show with you.
Dude, next time, I think they're coming here sometime in the summer with Ninja Sex Party.
I want to go see that.
Yeah,
for sure.
But when we saw them, it was one of the most fun fucking shows I've ever been to.
That's dope.
It was great.
I bet it would be a fun show. I feel like if I saw them live, it would probably change my opinions. I'm going.
All right, Jerry. We need your opinion here.
I thought it was a fantastic album, front to back. I loved the melodies on it, the harmonies and the human touch. Felt those in the soul.
Yeah.
You know. Overall, just a fantastic album. The production's very full. I like that the most. I love how when I put this on, I don't have to mess with any of the EQing in my car.
You don't feel like you have to turn it up to hear anything or anything.
Yeah, like I turn it up halfway, and I feel like I can just still hear everything.
That's a good mix right there.
I'm not a huge fan of mixes where I have to crank it to hear a specific instrument or a specific part. I like how when you turn it up just a quarter of the way in the car or on your phone, you can still hear everything down to the last minute harmony.
And I feel like a lot of that actually has to do with most of the vocals being that kind of vocoder thing.
Yeah.
Because if you think about a mix, right, like guitars, synths, those are the kinds of things that will take up the bulk of a mix.
Yeah.
And I mean, most of a mix is fucking mid-range, you know.
Right.
Obviously. So like, whenever you have a vocal that's very focused like that and almost acts like a synth or a guitar, it makes it really easy to fit into a mix, and you don't have to deal with the full broadband like frequency range of an actual true vocal. So I feel like that in a way is how they get away with making stuff so like clear and like precise sounding, because most of the time the vocal is also just like another synth. So you're not having to deal with that cloud of like mid-range that's going on with an actual vocal.
Right.
Like, I mean,
dynamics aren't nearly as...
Yeah, like when we were mixing Ascension, going back with Kiefer, the dude that mixed it, it became very obvious to me through that process how much a vocal actually takes up, you know. And you can't just make the fucking guitars super, you know, like mid-rangey and punchy, especially if you have a vocal that's super clean sounding. Like you get away with it in mixes like fucking thrash mixes or like, you know, heavier stuff where the vocal is also really like distorted and not super, I don't know, clean.
Yeah.
But like when you have a clean, like a traditional vocal like that, it takes up a lot more than you would think. And like, yeah, I think that's why it sounds so cool, is because that vocal is very focused and is easy to place in a mix.
For sure. And
which is cool
He
as fuck.
uses its talkbox for everything.
Really?
Which I don't know how the hell...
But what, is he putting it through a synth or...
Yeah, through a synth. It's a
really?
His synthesizer.
I thought it was vocoder, dude.
No, and even
That's
when he's
wild,
live,
bro.
like it's so the clarity in like the lyrics is crazy. I don't know how the hell he uses a talk box so well.
I thought it was a vocoder for sure.
No, yeah, it's all talk box. I'm pretty sure. Maybe some parts are vocoder, but even live, like I said, like they're playing the same songs and he's fucking crushing it with the talk box.
Is it is fucking Kickstart My Heart? Is that a vocoder?
That's a talk box.
That's a talk box as well.
Yeah.
Okay. Interesting. But like a lot of the Daft Punk stuff, that's a vocoder, right? Whenever it's like real fucking clear. Like, it might not be
I don't know.
the right time.
Yeah, I don't know which songs are vocoder and which songs are talk box, but I know that they switch between a lot.
I guess if you get good enough at it, it's kind of like...
Yeah.
You know?
It's yeah. I don't know.
I wonder what the tonal difference, if you're looking at a waveform of both of those things, is because like I feel like the talk box is more... Like I was saying, guitar, like almost like... It treats it almost like a guitar almost. If he's doing talkbox and all that shit,
because vocoder is just a wave. I mean, you're putting your voice through it, but it's a synthesized wave.
It's more like
but a talkbox, you're putting the synth basically into your mouth, but the mouth is forming the vowels, and it's going to distort and change the waveform as it's coming back out.
It probably makes it more lo-fi and kills some of the highs and the lows like a guitar does.
I don't know.
Fucking nerds, dude.
What I thought was interesting was the order of the tracks, because on most albums, the more upbeat tracks go towards the front, and the more low-key tracks go towards the back. But the first 4 tracks on this album are more comparative to the later half of the record, are very laid back. Not laid back, but not as intense and as upbeat as compared to the second half of the album.
For sure, because I know
thought that was very interesting.
Content for You, I think, was the lead single, and it very much stands out as the single track because it is upbeat, it's accessible, it's fun. And same with like HTM Love and Dream Vacation, which I fucking love those songs so much. But yeah, with Ladybug and A Human's Touch, and A Human's Touch is such a beautiful closer. I don't know. I love it.
Yeah, I thought that's a good way to put it into words, because I was like, when I listened through the album, I didn't really start liking it and appreciating it until like halfway through.
Yeah.
When those like more upbeat songs hit. And then I was like, then I kind of got it, and I was like, okay, like, it's not just conceptually cool, like it makes the way that the album flows makes sense conceptually as well,
Yeah. Because it starts off with like, and I think the lyrics are so cheesy, but like in a fun way. Like, because all this like lines such as, "Girl, I miss your interface," like on Online, and there's a bunch more that are just puns.
I don't know. I feel like,
but it's fun and
cute.
It fits for the track.
Yeah. I feel like if you take it as surface level, then yeah. But I think it's what's that one those like Ween songs we were talking about last cast where he was like, where they're really upbeat sounding?
Oh, but like Hey There Fancy Pants.
Yeah. And I think this album, if you like listen to it closely, because the whole album I was like reading the lyrics as well.
Yeah.
So I feel like if you do listen to it closely, it's kind of like that, where it's the lyrics themselves are very, like upbeat.
They're silly.
But the context and the story that the lyrics present is actually like really fucking grim.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like that's what ties into the title Digital Nightmare, right?
Yeah.
Because like the whole like upbeat kind of fun thing is their sound, right?
Yeah.
But I feel like the actual message that it's conveying is a lot darker than it presents itself.
I agree with songs like,
and that's probably why it's called Digital Nightmare, I guess,
because it is like kind of a dystopian like kind of view on technology and how we interact with it.
100%. Like I was thinking about that when listening to Content for You, like the lyrics themselves are like funny and like really relatable, but if you like look into the deeper meaning of that, it's like, oh shit, like this is actually really fucking depressing. Like fuck.
And like Online, it's about trying to find this human connection through the use of technology that separates us. And say obviously like A Human's Touch is kind of the standout track to talk about that, because it's talking about being a device that's just going to be thrown away. And yeah, I don't know.
What do you think, Jake? I can't even believe you're about to do this to us right now, bro.
When I suggested this, I thought you were going to...
no pleasure in the fact that I'm about to shit all over this album.
I thought you were going to love it.
It's okay to be wrong. Okay. Go on.
No, that's fine, man. Like, I know this is a fucking hot take. I knew I was going to be in the minority on this. We're kind of like switching spots from when I suggested the Lola Young album.
Oh, yeah.
So
really, what the fuck?
I thought if anything you were going to be indifferent, not actively malicious.
Listening, Jake.
Whatever.
You don't have to.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Well, here comes philosopher Jake.
Okay. I really wanted to like this album because I've heard so much about this band from Kent. I've been seeing TWRP online for years because they've been so heavily associated with Ninja Sex Party and they've been their backing band and stuff, and like I've known about TWRP for a long time. I just never listened to their original music, and I had really high hopes for this record. First song I thought was kick-ass, met my expectations and then some, and then Content for You hit and I was immediately disappointed. I fucking hate that song.
Dude.
I fucking hate that song.
What do you think it's too on the nose? Just something complaining about making content or some shit? I know you're in Morning High. You guys are good at making content.
No,
but like,
I'm
not
bad
everyone
at,
is.
I'm bad at making content. I'm saying that right now. I'm terrible at making content.
I don't think so. You put
on the fucking like once in a blue moon. I actually post.
I don't know. I feel like for a minute there, you're making fucking bangers. You get like 40K per fucking reel.
Thank you, but I disagree. But
all right,
I thought my biggest problem was just how on the nose the lyrics were for the most part. And like, it's not that I disagree with the message at all. I think it has a good message. I think it's making a good point, but what I wrote was Content for You is a song with such a rad groove wasted with non-subtle lyricism and unoriginal fucking takes of having to make content.
That's fair. I
can see the cliche aspect of it.
And here's another thing too. I just thought a lot of like the lyric choices were just not that great. And I predicted one of the first lines before it even got said. He said, "We've been working so hard just to find a way to break through," and I was like, if he says all this noise right now, I swear to fucking God. And that's exactly what he said.
Oh my God.
So can I counter this? I need to counter this.
Yeah, go for it.
Because I think I hear what you're saying. What are you guys fucking... What the fuck? I can't focus with this going on.
Jake, when you're talking into the mic,
right,
don't breathe so loud. That way
just
Ken
roast him on the cast. It doesn't matter.
Roast him on the cast.
I'm trying to keep this smooth.
Maybe you just need to turn up the game on
this entire last 30
Maybe
minutes.
you need to turn up the game on all three.
Mouth breathe in the mic.
Yeah, when he's not
so
talking.
Guys, okay, now
on the second podcast, I had to cut so much.
My bad.
Damn, okay, my bad.
I had to cut pretty much any time you weren't talking.
My bad.
I didn't mean to put you on blast like that. Now I understand why
It's all good. My bad.
This is an open roast policy.
Brutal. Lost my train of
Sorry,
thought.
I'm so sorry.
No, but anyway, I take your point as far as like the on the nose way that they're writing the lyrics, but I think the reason that they're approaching it like that is what I described earlier as far as like the outwardly what's the right word, whimsical,
the
presentation,
tongue-in-cheek attitude.
but I think that's on purpose to kind of fit the image and the vibe of the band.
Yeah,
because you have to think, I mean, these guys are like, they fucking go on stage in costumes.
Right.
Yeah.
Like it's a very like
I know what they're doing.
Gimmicky in a way, but I think the reason why it's presented like that is purely just for the image of the band. And I think where there could have been better lyric choices, I think they more intentionally didn't do that to make it go over smooth. So you have to kind of dig into the content a little bit more.
That may
and
be the
read
case.
Read in between the lines a little bit
that
more.
That may
you
be the case, but I don't know. It just wasn't my bag. Like, it felt like I'm 14 and this is deep type lyricism. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
fair.
but I think it's kind of like a double entendre. Or what? I don't know if I'm using that right. But like I think it's in a more like meta sense. That's like the point of doing that.
Yeah.
So it has a double meaning. You know.
I don't know. That's fair. That's why I said earlier. I think the lyrics are so cheesy and silly and goofy, and I can understand why somebody wouldn't connect with it.
That was really the only song where it just really ate at me. The lyricism just distracted me so much from the rest of the song. I was like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Both times listening to it, even the second time, I was like, I'm not going to get worked up about this song. And I totally did, dude. I was just like, this gets on my nerves and I don't know why. But. All that being said, that is the most negative thing I have to say about this.
Let me say one thing. Realistically, how fucking old are these guys, dude?
I don't know.
They're probably
Nobody knows
40s,
really who they are. They don't have any information.
But if you take a guess.
Probably they started, I think, in like
because how old is the band? Yeah.
2011, 2010, something like that.
So these guys are a little bit older.
30s.
These guys are probably mid to late 30s at least.
So
yeah.
You also have to take that into consideration too. Their like view of the whole social media scape is very like not boomer, but like it's a millennial kind of viewpoint of that.
Yeah.
Because they didn't really grow up, understanding and probably immersed in the whole social media scape of things. So I mean, maybe that's why
they adapted because they had to.
Yeah,
and
maybe
I
that's
get that.
The
I mean,
angle
that's their
that
whole
taking,
image too. Their image
Right.
is exactly what it is for a reason, because it's attention getting and they're finding a way to break through all the noise.
Oh my god! Okay.
I think they're just old heads.
No,
in a way.
but for real. I get it. I don't disagree with the message. I just really
honestly,
thought
I was
the lyrics were
I was
lame.
too busy listening to that fucking bass.
But
Yeah.
that's
And
what I was gonna say.
To
be
even
fair,
even get
the
worried
groove
about
goes
what they
fat
were
on
saying.
that song, dude.
To be fair, I only listened to it one time, and like I wasn't like I was reading along with the lyrics, but like I was more focused on like the entire package.
Yeah.
You know.
Okay.
So I don't know. I see your point.
Hit us with more.
So
I like hearing when somebody doesn't like something that I really, and I love this album. This is one of my favorite releases of the year.
I've been in the hot seat just like you have, Mr. Jake. So you guys.
I am fascinated, like as to why.
Also, what else you guys said about the production? Like, I'm gonna kind of flip flop back and forth here in accordance with my notes because I kind of wrote pros and cons, not like a separate list.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The production is really fucking good. At
Totally.
any volume I could have possibly been listening to this, like you said, I heard everything.
I listened to it on my phone, and I was like, I didn't even feel the need to like grab a speaker or anything.
Both times I listened to it with headphones on. But yeah, I thought the production was really good. I thought all the riffs were pretty cool. I thought all the performances were very tight. I thought like the band itself was very tight. Just flawless playing from everybody involved. What else did I write here? Oh, I said every song is like a montage song for an 80s comedy movie, with some exceptions.
Fair.
But
No,
I felt
that's
like a lot of the upbeat ones were like songs you could totally hear in an 80s movie that doesn't exist, you know what I
Yeah. No, that's fair.
mean? I wrote, is that Markiplier saying yes in HTM Love? Because it sounds like Markiplier.
I love that part of Magic.
Yeah, dude.
No, I don't remember.
I didn't like Dance Floor Cold War.
Oh, that's
I
don't care for that
I
song.
liked
at all.
that
I
song.
don't like that song.
That
I
song
like
and
that one
content for you,
specifically.
easily my least favorite song.
Really?
I would say Dance Floor Cold War is my least favorite
I
track
just
off the
kind of
album.
liked how like dumb it was in a way. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's
silly.
Yeah, I don't know. For some reason, the way that they packaged it, I liked it. Usually, I don't like that kind of shit, but
Yeah, I get it. Firewall and Digital Nightmare were my favorite songs on the album. Right behind that, like A tier, I guess, were HTM Love and Dream Vacation.
Fair.
I thought Dream
love those songs.
Vacation had maybe my favorite chorus melody on the whole record.
Yeah.
Yeah. I thought IBS was stupid.
Oh, I love that.
I thought IBS was one of the dumbest fucking things ever.
I wish Leaf was here.
Too?
I could not care about. Like
I was like, okay, I get it.
I get the point. I get the point, but I'm not 12.
I wish Leaf was
exactly, dude. That's what I'm saying. Like,
because
I'm 14
Leaf,
and this is deep.
Leaf said that he really that was his favorite song on the album, and I'm so sad he's not here.
Why does every bass player have IBS?
I don't know.
Right?
I don't know.
Leave your answers in the comments.
Yeah. Tell us your IBS stories. Right in to Casa.
I wrote this is another not really gripe I had, but I wish there were more vocals I wish the whole album there wasn't effects on the vocals.
That's fair.
I felt like it wasn't entirely necessary for every song. You know what I mean?
I liked it that way, though. I don't know.
I thought
you talking about like the talk box?
Yeah, the talk box stuff.
That's every single album. There's nothing but talk box on it.
On every single song?
On every single song, unless it's a feature. When it's Dr. Sung singing, it's talk box all the way through.
I do not think that's
so
necessary.
sick.
I love it.
I think it works good for their sound, but like I feel like it's overkill. You know what I mean?
Just so
it's every song.
It's so technically sick, though, bro. Imagine being that good at talkbox to where it's like, I thought it was a vocoder, and you can literally have the lead vocal talkbox.
Yeah.
Well, that's so like. I know. I take your point, but it's like, bro, that is so dope that he fucking enunciates that well with the talkbox.
But there were some songs where the talkbox effect was so barely there. It was like, why even bother? It was like so almost clean vocals.
Yeah. Like, I think there was a couple he was using like a sine wave, so it just sounded like completely pure. Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense, because there was like, that's why I thought it was a vocoder on some parts, because it's like, it wasn't super, usually with the talkbox it's very like dense.
Yeah.
To be fair, I also have this gripe with King Giz, because Stu always has an effect on his voice, even live.
Yeah.
Or at least he did. I feel like lately it's been a little cleaner.
That's
but
so fair,
for
bro.
the longest time, live, he always had the same like distorted
with delay.
On his mic, and like I felt like that wasn't necessary.
It just kind of buries it in the King Giz example.
That's fair. I kind of like it. I kind of want to start doing more of that, but
like I feel like
I get it.
I feel like with something like that, almost anybody would assume that you're only doing that to hide mistakes. In the context of King Giz, I'm not even talking about TWRP anymore.
Yeah.
But even still, I feel like Giz is always. I'm going on a tangent. But I just feel like it's not necessary.
Yeah, but to be fair, I don't think they really care about whether or not it's.
Yeah, that's fair.
I don't think he's trying to hide mistakes necessarily.
Well, I know that's why like Ween, like that's why he did a lot of pitch shifting and effects on his vocals, is because he was very insecure about his own voice for a long time, and then on like White Pepper and Quebec he dropped it, and he just sung and it was good. But I don't know.
My final few points here. I said would shake ass to Ladybug.
Fair.
But for some reason, off the top of my head, I can't remember how it went.
That breakdown section I fucking love.
Okay, yeah, I'd still shake ass to this.
Oh, the bass is so fat, dude.
The bass in that breakdown section is
my god,
gnarly. The bounce, the bounce, the bounce, the bounce.
So fat, dude. Oh my god, bro! This song is so good, dude.
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
I also meant to mention earlier, I know these guys fuck with Daft Punk because it was 2021 when they broke up, right?
Daft Punk?
Yeah.
Yeah.
When that happened, like the day that happened or the week that happened, TWRP posted like a 67 cover of Harder, Better, Faster, Stronger.
Oh, yeah.
And that went fucking crazy. And I wish there was a full version of that because I actually liked it so much. I wish there was a release version because it went so fucking
I remember that
insane.
video. They fucking destroyed
Oh,
that
yeah.
song.
And it was only 1 minute of the song. And I feel like it was good enough to be a whole cover. They probably recorded a whole cover. They just picked the best 60 seconds.
Probably.
I feel like.
I don't know.
Guess. Maybe. Whatever. I don't know if I still necessarily agree with this point I wrote, but I wrote Humans Touch vocal duet felt pointless.
Yeah, I kind of agree with that.
Really?
Because I feel like the other vocal was not adding anything.
I agree.
That
was
my whole point.
Definitely agree. I thought that song would have been a little better if they didn't try to force in a duet.
I
Yeah.
love the duet.
But is it even a duet? Because
It's like ad-libs. It's not even really duet.
right.
I don't know.
Whenever they're singing, they're both singing the same
Yeah.
notes, basically, right?
Yeah. You could have like harmonized and shit. And then they do a little bit, but
Yeah.
yeah.
When they're singing together, they harmonize, but when they're singing in the verses, they're singing the same melody. But I don't know. That's kind of the Captain and Tennille kind of 70s disco-ish approach to that.
Yeah,
So
I guess.
I think if it's tone, I don't know.
It didn't like bother me or whatever, but I definitely
I thought
Agree.
more harmonies probably would have been cooler.
Yeah,
Personally,
that's fair.
I'm basically sitting here crying that this isn't a rock album.
I guess.
You know?
Yeah.
No, I'm just
Gotta
fucking-
diversify your musical palette, bro. Come on, dude. I listen to fucking everything, bro.
So cool.
And the last point I wrote was Boulevard of Broken Streams pun was lame.
I liked that.
Was that in the last song?
Yeah,
or
it
I
what?
think so.
Now I'm on the Boulevard of Broken Screens.
Oh.
Yeah, because it's like a iPhone that got
Yeah,
thrown
okay,
away.
yeah.
I thought that was
It's
dumb.
silly. It's stupid, but I love it.
And then I wrote overall solid 5 out of 10. Not for me. Probably won't listen again.
All right, what do we
Brutal.
rate then?
I don't like putting ratings on music.
I'm
and
gonna,
albums.
Just
bump
your-
this up. I'm
your-
gonna bump this up to a 5.8.
Just your gut rating.
Okay.
Just as a joke. Doesn't have to be real.
I'm feeling a light 9, high 8 on this one.
Oh, okay.
Transition. Have you given a listen? Do you like it? Do you hate it? What would you rate it?
That was good.
Anthony
That was good.
Fantano. Thank you.
That was good. I'd give it a solid 8. I've listened to it. I listened to it when you had first picked it out a few weeks ago.
Yeah.
I listened to that album like at least 7 or 8 times in that same week, at least once a day. I haven't listened to it a lot since. I listened to it today at work because we were going to go over it. But other than that, I haven't listened to it as much because I listened to it so much the first week we were supposed to talk about it. Yeah.
I'll give it 7.5.
Hell
I
yeah.
would quite give it an 8.
That's fair.
Because I think, like Jerry said earlier, I think the second half of the album is just better than the first half,
Yeah.
like, in general.
I agree.
The songs are better, the melodies are, like, a little bit less generic. I think that is one thing, like, I think lyric-wise it's not, I understand the angle, but I think melody-wise it was a little stock for the first half. As Lars fucking Ulrich would say.
All the
It's a little
songs
stock.
off this album that I have saved are on the second half.
Yeah.
Really?
Not
Yeah.
that the first half is not good. It's definitely great.
It's just not, it's
It's-
not,
I just like stuff that I can bob my head and shake my booty to. And the first half of the album, I just can't do that as much as the second half.
I
That's
just
fair.
think that the melodies were a little, like, too, like, what I've heard before.
Yeah.
It wasn't anything like, oh, that's why I really like Ladybug specifically. Because, like, that song all the way through is, like, just different sounding to me than the rest of the album. Like, I think the melodies in that song are by far the best on the record.
Oh,
I would probably agree with
I wanna
that.
add something real quick.
Yeah.
My favorite joke of the album was in Dream Vacation when they did the key change and they said, "Now in 4 dimensions, we've gone too far." That was funny.
That was
I
good.
love that part.
I
Yeah.
did laugh at that part.
Wait, I don't get it.
It was so the chorus throughout the entire song was like, it's now in 3 dimensions.
Oh.
And then they changed the key. Or at the very end, the last chorus says, it's now in 4 dimensions.
That's
We've
pretty cool.
gone too far.
I thought that was funny.
And that's it. It's a good joke. Yeah. So TWRP, Digital Nightmare.
Check it out. Listen to it.
Yeah. Jesse, what do you have for us?
Oh shit!
So I have something fun. I don't have anything. What I'm going to do is I'm going to open up the internet. I'm going to type in the top album of 2024.
God.
Oh,
Dude,
God.
What the fuck are you doing this to
gonna
us
be
for,
Brad.
bro?
It's going to be Brad.
I don't know
There's
what
no
it is.
way.
Brad
dude.
is good. Fuck
I'll
you.
tell you guys, bro. If that's the album, dude, I'm not gonna listen to it, and I'm
Fine,
just,
I'll
I'm
talk
just not
about
gonna
Brad.
listen to it.
I'll
Oh,
fucking talk about it. It's
I mean, I wanted
I'll
to pick
listen to
something
it.
that we had never heard before that was not in our
Dude, I mean,
I'll
there's
listen to
one,
it.
but I want this to be a fucking chance for us to show each other things that we haven't heard before our own taste.
You can do that. I think the only rule was to not choose something that we know.
All right, just
Okay.
get it over with, dude.
Okay.
Jesus.
All right, top 24 album. Should I do Wikipedia, Rolling Stone album of the year?
Rolling Stone, they don't know what they're
if you
fucking
just-
doing as far as any
I
of
don't
their
know.
shit goes.
I'll do,
Rolling Stone does suck, but Rolling Stone is what you should go
Please make it something good, dude.
with. Just go with Rolling Stone.
Rolling Stone. Okay. So the top number 1 album. I have
Fucking
to
Taylor
scroll.
Swift or some shit, dude.
If it is, we're gonna bump
It's
some
not going
Taylor.
to be the whatever Poet Society sucked. Apparently, it's not going to be it.
Whatever number 1 is. I scrolled too far.
I scrolled too far.
Number 1 is Brat.
Yeah,
dude, I'm not listening to it.
All right.
you might like it. I don't know.
I'm not listening to it, dude.
Don't
I
listen
enjoy a lot of the songs off of it because I just love just
This is
cheesy electronic
Olivia
music.
Rodrigo, right?
No, this is
No.
Charlie
Charli
XCX.
Oh, I thought it was that one Olivia Rodrigo album, dude.
No, the one with like guts on it.
Yeah, that's fucking. I hate that
I
shit,
like that.
dude.
I like Olivia Rodrigo.
I did like that album.
Yeah.
I hate that shit, dude.
Brat by
I was-
Charlie XCX.
Wait,
Next week.
is that?
They say the apple don't fall far from the tree. Da, da, da.
Wait, no. It's
That's Sabrina Carpenter.
Is that Charlie? Is that off the album?
No, that's Sabrina
that's
Carpenter.
That's a great
Which
album.
one are
though.
you
That's
singing?
a
I was gonna say-
fantastic
What song is he
album.
singing?
He was doing Espresso.
Sabrina Carpenter kind of go hard.
Yeah, that's
Sabrina
a great
Carpenter,
album.
like
album.
Taste.
Sabrina Carpenter,
the-
I do like
The
Sabrina
other day, I
Carpenter.
had Taste stuck in my head for like the
Yeah.
entire day.
I can kind of fuck with Sabrina Carpenter. Also, she's really hot, so that helps.
You know that's her 7th album, 7th or 8th album.
She's been around for a while.
Yeah, her
Yeah.
first album came out in
She's
2015.
super hot. Can't lie.
She is. She's an attractive lady.
Yeah, I wouldn't say that I'm a
She's
personal
small,
huge
dude.
fan of
Is she?
blondes,
She's
but-
tiny.
How tall is she?
I think she's like. I'm gonna Google it.
4
'cause I
feet.
don't want to say the fucking. wrong
She's
number.
2'11". She's a little baby. She's 6 years old. You guys are going to
I
hell.
need to.
She's 5 feet tall.
She's 5 foot.
I might like this. I might like it. I just gotta
This
get.
is-
I
this
don't
is so
even
funny.
know. It kind of go hard, bro. I
It
can't
does.
lie.
So good.
That's what I'm saying. I refuse to listen to this album.
All right, dude. This is like some Katy Perry 2011 shit.
yeah,
All right,
it's
all right,
really
okay.
good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Although I will say, go look at her other album covers. It's the funniest fucking thing, and I hate it so much. I despise it. I hate.
That's kind of
Graphic
cool, bro.
design is
No.
my passion.
I kind of respect that. It's kind of dope.
It's
I like the. Honestly, bro, I don't even fucking hate most of the time on like album covers as long as it like has continuity and you have an image and you have a visual identity.
but that's
So I like. I mean, fuck it,
That's
dude.
fair.
It's kind of
that's
cool.
fair. I get it. It's like
it's uniform.
anti-art. Whatever.
It's uniform. I like it.
I kind of hate it. I don't like it.
I might like this.
Dude.
I thought it was the fucking Olivia Rodrigo.
No. I love Brat. Brat's good. It's a good album.
I like it, yeah.
I only know a few songs off of it, so I had no idea that was the first one. I thought about it the other day, and I was gonna go through a few different albums in my head. I was thinking like, oh, okay, let's start the classic series. Oh, okay, let me listen or let me pick something that I personally like. And then for a little while, since we had such a long break in albums of the week, I was gonna choose like some like power metal album that I was listening to for a little bit, and then after a while, the other day, I was thinking, just pick something that we've all never heard before that is relatively
Yeah.
modern. And
Yeah, that's fair.
That's
yeah,
a fun
might be
idea.
good. Might
Yeah.
be good.
yeah, you know, something we've never heard before.
And we'll all walk away with like really different takes.
Yeah,
Because I feel like a lot of times we play music for each other or it's in each other's car and we're all somewhat familiar with it and we're all going to glom onto it. But going in blind to something completely new that's fun.
I'm about to drop some fucking some mid 2010s rap on your guys' fucking head next time.
I thought you were going to say
Go, dude.
I thought you were going to say you're going to drop some fucking no, but never mind.
drop some ass.
Yeah.
Drop some
Some
ass.
bass.
But yeah, I don't know.
I
I,
gotta
mean,
piss.
if
I'll be right
it's
back.
if
Yeah.
this is the angle that we're taking now, and I want to fucking completely catch you guys off guard, then yeah, maybe I'll
If you go ahead.
Let's go.
maybe I'll fucking Give you guys some cousin Stiz or some shit.
I've never even heard of that.
Exactly, bro.
Cousin Stiz.
Yeah, bro. I used to be super into fucking rap back when I quit guitar for
I know.
a period of time. So
I saw that from afar.
That's great. I have a segment for when Kent gets back.
I'm gonna go
Just
grab
hit
a
us now.
vape that's
Fuck that
not
guy.
fucking.
Yeah. So
No dead air.
Well, Jeff's up now too. I kind of have to piss too, but
Jesus Christ.
So what albums were we almost going to pick when we instead of picking, because there's 5 of us, we each all have basically one album per month, and we all have great eclectic music tastes. So what were some of the albums that you were gonna pick that you felt could have been a good runner up? And ultimately, why did you end up? Well, I guess we already answered the question of why we all picked our album in the episode that we have it started. But yeah, what were some of the albums that you all were gonna pick that didn't make the cut?
Okay, I'm gonna go now because I've been here.
Yeah, well,
we've only had one round. So
well, yeah, what were some of the other albums that you thought? Because we only have one album per month, basically.
So
each.
It's a good question.
I think my knee-jerk reaction was probably some Iron Maiden album because that's my favorite band. But like for
fucking
as long
Somewhere in Time.
For as long as you guys have known me, you've all probably heard all the good Iron Maiden albums.
Yeah. What,
at least
Somewhere in
once
Time,
by
right?
this point.
That's what it's called. Somewhere in Time. Your favorite?
No, Peace of Mind is my favorite. Somewhere in Time is my second favorite.
Okay,
for sure.
yeah.
But
Somewhere in Time is probably my favorite.
But Somewhere in Time fucks, dude.
So sick.
But yeah, I didn't want to just fucking throw one of those out there, and I don't know. It was either that or something I know everybody definitely hasn't heard yet, and that's kind of how I landed on the
swing and a miss.
Fuck you. I kind of landed on the Lowly Young album because that was like an album I had listened to the most recently, and I actually really enjoyed. So.
I love that. What about you, Ken?
Yeah, I was probably there was a bunch of Ween albums or Pink Floyd.
I thought about that too.
Yeah, or Giz album, which I know if I do choose a Giz album, I know which one I'm going to choose.
Omnium.
No, although
really?
maybe.
What would it be?
What a Giz album?
Murder of the Universe.
Ooh,
that's a.
Not a great starter album.
No, but I'm interested. I'm interested
favorite.
to see Jesse's. I guess Jesse's the only.
Yeah.
That's
Dude,
the thing.
I would suggest Sketches before I suggest
Sketches
Murder of
is
the Universe.
fucking goat, dude.
I don't know, just because
I
it's
love the
interesting and it's story based and it's different.
Right.
I don't know.
It is a concept album.
No, but to go somewhat slightly off topic, Jeff, we're going back to you next week or
after
the week after Jesse. And I wanted to bring up because we were talking about doing classics week or whatever.
What does classics mean though? As far as
choosing
commercial success classics or vintage
critical success, anything like that. Like we had talked about before of none of us want to choose Sgt. Pepper.
Yeah.
But we also want to talk about it.
That could be any fucking Beatles album at that point.
Yeah. But I was thinking instead of dedicating a specific month to Classics Month or whatever, we can just go around the table, Jeff, Jake, Leaf, myself, Jesse, and then before we go back to you, we could all decide on a classics album.
Oh, if it was my turn right now for that, I'd know exactly.
Wait, I don't follow what you're saying here.
So Jeff, you choose an album, Jake, you choose an album the week after that, then Leaf, then me, then Jesse, and then we all decide on a classics album.
Oh, one album that we
collectively.
Okay, yeah.
Or we can just add a bunch of albums that are critically acclaimed and put them to a wheel and we spin it and.
Okay, yeah.
Bang.
I'd like the handful of albums and then we just.
Yeah.
Luck of the draw.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. But yeah, I think that
that's
just
a good
to
idea.
do it as the 6th week basically,
right
before the beginning of rotation.
That's a good one.
But yeah, what about you, Jeff? For
I don't know. I mean, I initially chose that one Russian album, that Russian indie rock band.
Mm-hmm.
They're indie pop on fucking Apple Music, but they're more indie rock to me. But yeah, I was going in between that and like a Genesis record.
That'd be good.
Or like a Tame Impala record. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, I like between me and Kent, I feel like we have probably the most diverse music tastes. So I didn't want to like do whatever, dude.
I'm
Jake
Jeff.
made-
I listen to indie.
Jake made a mocking face.
You just fucking complained about it not being a rock album for fucking 30 minutes. So.
That was a joke.
But yeah, I don't know. Or like a KKB album or something. You
That'd
know,
be
like
good, too.
Civilization.
Oh shit, that'd be great.
Yeah, I just fucking started listening to them again. So good, bro.
Yeah, they're great.
So good. But I don't know, like, or yeah, I don't know. I feel like the Split Chain was a good choice though.
Yeah.
Just because it was like
Something different.
I knew it was something that everyone would like.
Yeah.
So, but that's not very interesting, honestly.
Dude,
Yeah.
how can you sit there and tell me I was actually complaining about it not being a rock album?
You said it
know
yourself.
my favorite KKB album is Graduation.
You said it yourself, bro.
In jest, brother.
Graduation.
Or fuck, what's the one that-
Enter Bonito?
Yeah, that one.
Okay.
My bad.
Graduation's
A song.
Yeezy. Oh.
That's a great album too.
No, it is Graduation, isn't
It's
it?
not Graduation. It's
Yeah,
Enter
it is.
Bonito.
The one with her and the fucking
Bonito
Calvin
Generation.
that
Oh, okay. We're all wrong. We're all stupid.
You
Yeah,
guys
dude.
all don't have diverse music tastes.
That's my favorite KKB album, dude.
It's not true, Jerry.
Is that
You guys
true?
don't
Do you
even
have
know the
most?
name of a KKB album.
Name
How can you
five.
guys-
Yeah, we're
that's fair.
KKB posers.
Name
dude.
five
Yeah, you guys are-
Mongolian throat singers right now.
That one band, The Who, dude.
Yeah.
Come on.
they opened
Come
for
on,
Iron Maiden.
bro.
They're
Give it
good.
to
I
me.
like them. I've heard a couple of their songs.
They opened for Iron Maiden. They fucked, dude.
But yeah, I don't know. I feel like or just something ridiculously grotesquely fucking heavy, dude. Like
Yeah.
Oh, dude. When I saw The Who, at the very beginning of their set, they had hella technical difficulties. and
Really?
They were just standing there for a
that's
while.
brutal, dude.
Yeah, man.
That sucks.
That's really sucks. But you gotta. I mean, do they even speak English?
Kind of.
It's tough. Though,
They knew what to say.
okay.
You know,
Yeah.
I could, you know.
But it's tough.
he
to
was like, "How are we doing?"
It's tough
What's
to
up,
banter when
Phoenix?
it's not your like fucking primary language. dude.
Right.
That shit's gotta be.
To
fucking
clarify,
terrifying,
it's The Who, not The Who.
Right. Correct.
HUU.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With one of those weird fucking.
I thought it was just HU.
It is HU.
Yeah.
Yeah, they've been opening up for everybody the past few years.
Yeah,
They've
kinda
been
real.
getting their name around big time. I never listened to them, but I see them opening up for a lot of people.
The Who opening up for Iron Maiden is, I would not say an advantageous position
Yeah,
for them
that's
to
weird.
be in. Because
Really?
I dug it, but a lot of the people around me didn't.
Because Iron Maiden fans are fucking annoying.
Yeah, they're notorious for being dickholes.
I mean, that's
dude.
got to be the
Whoa.
same.
Come on, dude.
Well,
You know this.
Jake, you agree.
You
No,
know
I
this.
agree. But it feels
Yeah.
like you're talking about me right now.
No, but
No,
like
'cause you're
no,
cool.
not at all. But like, yeah, I mean, what fucking was it like Metallica or some shit? You fucking know the lore
What?
better than anyone.
What happened?
I forget what band specifically like literally turned their fucking back. They turned all the Iron Maiden fans turned around.
Oh,
You know what I'm talking about? You told me about this before.
was it when Sharon Osbourne had them get pelted by tomatoes?
Oh
at fucking
It was
What?
it was the Ozfest. Yeah, it
Yeah.
was the whole Ozfest
So-
situation.
Iron Maiden played on Ozfest in 2005, and Bruce Dickinson went up on stage and made some comment about how he doesn't need to use a teleprompter. And Sharon Osbourne got fucking pissed the fuck off.
Why?
And fucked with them for the rest of like the Ozfest tour. And at the very last show, I think it was, or I don't know if it was, I think it was a few shows. Either way, whatever. At one of them, or at the very last one of them, I think Sharon Osbourne paid a couple of the other bands on the bill to throw tomatoes at Iron Maiden while they played, and they also shut their PA off on them while they were playing.
That's wild, bro.
Yeah.
Wait, when was this?
2005.
So this is actually to add to the lore a little bit. So this is the first Ozfest that Trivium was on. back in the day.
Oh, really?
And
that's how I knew she was getting other bands to do it, because I saw that interview with Matt.
Yeah, so I think they were asked or something, or that someone was talking shit on Iron Maiden. They said fuck it, and they put Iron Maiden flags over their fucking cabs and just like flew the fucking Iron Maiden, like they were just repping Iron Maiden the whole fucking time, and like
fuck yeah,
everyone got like super fucking pissed off at him
dope.
at the festivals. Yeah, those guys fucking rule, dude.
That's fucking awesome, actually.
Yeah, bro. They were like basically giving a finger to fucking Ozfest.
Yeah.
As the newest fucking band that was on there.
It's bold.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I will also say what Bruce Dickinson did was bold. I definitely would not get on like this specific guy's festival and be like, hey, fuck that guy. Am I right?
Yeah, for real, bro. That's tough.
That's rock and roll, though.
And
because you're not even headlining.
Classic.
It makes it interesting.
Wasn't there like they were like complaining about not getting paid enough or some shit like that too? Or
No, it was
that
literally
wasn't part
just
of it?
Bruce Dickinson fucking talking shit about Ozzy needing a fucking teleprompter.
Oh shit! Talking shit on.
It was
and
literally
then they started
just
like
that.
talking shit on Cher and shit too, right?
Oh, probably.
Yeah,
That wouldn't surprise me.
those guys rule.
Yeah.
Bruce Dickinson's got an ego on him. I love him, but oh man, is he full of himself sometimes?
Yeah.
That's how it goes.
I don't know. He's kind of the best singer of all time, so it's
And he's a fencer and a fucking pilot.
Yeah.
Like, that's pretty cool.
He's kind of the man. I
Arguably.
understand.
He gets the right, you know.
Yeah.
I met his drummer at the Rainbow last weekend.
Oh yeah.
That was
Nice,
sick.
nice fucking weave. Nice weave.
Oh yeah. Good shit. What are we at right now, dude?
Did I 50 minutes?
50 minutes?
Yeah.
Cool.
And
We're
I
at time
lost
wise here.
a bet. Fuck.
Oh,
What'd you
the
lose?
$10 bet or what?
No, it was one of the $5 bets.
For the Oscars?
Yeah.
Is the Oscars happening right now?
No, not the Oscars. I'm sorry. The Golden Globes.
This is the nerdiest
Oh,
shit of all
shit.
time, dude.
What's
Betting
going
on
on
the
right
fucking
now?
Oscars.
No. So
Who's winning?
Oh, Demi Moore won actress
guy.
in. Also, I fucking hate how the Golden Globes, they have two separate categories for movies. They have drama, and then they have musical or comedy.
Yeah.
So Demi Moore won for Best Actress in a Musical or Comedy for The Substance, which The Substance is neither. Well, I guess it's kind of a comedy, but
Yeah, wait.
Well, but you have to also think of it as the traditional use of the term too. Drama, comedy. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Like it has
Either-
a happy ending or whatever.
it does not have a happy end.
So isn't that like the but isn't that like the traditional like definition of that? Like a comedy has a
Like a
happy ending and then,
Shakespearean,
yeah,
thing.
and like a drama doesn't have a happy ending.
I can't
basically,
remember, but either way, they need to update their fucking the way that they categorize these things.
either way, nerdiest shit ever to fucking place bets on the Golden Globes.
Fuck
Go ahead.
you.
That's fucking nerd.
If I would have okay, because I'm placing
You
bets.
say that, but I bet you play fantasy football, motherfucker.
Oh no, dude. I don't have time for that.
I
shit,
would
bro.
never.
Or the
There's
money.
two types of dudes. There's that, and then there's fantasy football.
I mean, Cam probably does both.
No. Oh my god. I
That's
guess
your one saving grace. That
Do you
you
have
actually have a football
any
fan, bro.
idea like how annoyed I get at?
He literally likes the Packers because he likes cheese, dude.
It's true. That's why they're my team. They're doing okay this season though. So not as
See,
good as the
every
Lions or
time he
Vikings.
starts to go into the show, I'm like, dude, you're lying. There's no way. There's no way that
Did
you
they
follow
lose
the
to the
Packers.
Bears
dude.
today?
You're the
They were
biggest
losing to the
fucking nerd.
Bears. They were losing to the Bears earlier, and it was like the fourth quarter and 2 minutes left.
Oh my god, dude. Who are you, dude?
Oh my god, the fucking Bears beat the Packers.
You're an imposter. Dude.
The Bears suck balls.
I think you have split personality. I'm pretty sure. Dude.
I know it. I know it. But I have one bet going for best musical or comedy movie in general. That if it hits, I win $1,600. But I don't think it's gonna hit.
That's a couple dollars.
Yeah,
That's at least two.
and it's
What-
for
for what?
challengers,
Oh,
which
really?
I don't think is
Great
gonna
movie.
win. But fucking phenomenal movie. Yeah.
What do you
Even
think?
better
Win or
soundtrack.
whatever?
Honora, which I still need to watch, but I don't know. Last year I got 19 out of the 23 categories for the Oscars correct, so
Congrats, dude.
I need to,
Congrats,
to
bro.
bet this year. Fuck you.
That's so sick.
Fuck you. It's a good movie, and I started playing tennis as a result of challengers, and it's fun, and I like it.
Out of racquetball court. I'm sorry. Bro.
I was
I'm being a dick.
Abby and I played tennis yesterday and today at the court.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
How was it? How does it compare to
How was the sesh,
playing on a
bro?
racquetball court?
Honestly, well, the racquetball court actually really helped. One, because it's like a really good workout, and it also helps with like the accuracy.
Right.
So I'm not like I can take a ball at any angle, and
Can you now? Is that right?
I can make sure to center it back out.
Nice, dude.
Fucking any angle. No, it's fun though. I like it.
Yeah, tennis kind of rules, dude.
I'm really, really enjoying it. So, Jesse, do you want to play tomorrow morning?
Yeah, I'll play tomorrow morning.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Are you at like Cesar Chavez or what?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
What time are you guys playing?
So, yeah. Oh, she has to work. I was just wondering if you wanted to go.
Yeah, I'll go.
Hell yeah.
Of course.
We should clip that.
That is
That was so sick,
great.
dude. That was such a fucking
Okay,
good clip.
fine.
Right,
I have a topic that would actually be interesting.
It's fucking 18, bro.
When you die,
All right.
Yeah.
how would you like to be disposed of?
You want the funny answer or the real answer?
No, the real answer.
I mean,
Dispose of. That's a bad way to put it.
Yeah, I don't know.
probably just be an organ donor. Just give whatever.
Donate the body to science.
Yeah, just donate it to science.
Yeah.
What about
honestly,
the rest?
bro.
Yeah,
Just
that they can't keep.
I don't know how they go about that.
Do you want to be like in the ground?
They'd probably use
or-
all of you if you're donating your body to science. They'd probably use your
Yeah.
toenails
I
and
think
everything,
so.
bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, if I just donate it
Well,
to science,
There's
Yeah.
be a skeleton in a classroom somewhere. You know, I
that
don't
would
know.
be sick, dude.
Yeah. I don't know.
A real skeleton.
Yeah.
You're fucking dope.
What's the
I think most of the time they use the bodies.
Wait, what was funny about that? What?
like the dude from
Why are
Cradle
we
of Filth
laughing?
that has
because
the skeleton in his
they
kitchen
take
floor?
out your
That'd be
skeleton
pretty
Mortal
cool.
Kombat style and then put you on a little rack.
Yeah.
And that's
There's that.
You know that Family Guy cutaway where Peter's a fucking skeleton in the classroom? He's like, yeah.
Yeah.
That's what Jerry would be doing. Man.
Yeah. Why not? I don't know.
scaring the kids.
Yeah.
I think most of the time the bodies that are donated are used for like nursing and doctor school
Mm-hmm.
to like do anatomy tests on
Yeah,
for
why not?
you know on the cadavers.
Mm.
But yeah,
I would probably go traditional. I don't know.
just
Like
buried.
a burial.
Yeah, bury me. I don't know.
Where?
I don't fucking
At a
cemetery.
cemetery.
Yeah. But at the same time, that shit is kind
Which
of expensive, so I don't know.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That's my thing. Like I
Yeah,
don't know
that's kind of
if
expensive,
there's.
bruh.
I don't necessarily want to be cremated. Because my thing is like
I don't want to have to set aside 12 G's to fucking for my death.
well, okay.
or make your family pay it. Like fuck
Yeah.
that.
Well, what I meant by where is like, okay, we live in Phoenix now, but if you died here, would you want to get buried here, or would you want to get buried back at home?
Do you want us to strap you to the top of Jake's Hyundai?
Just bury me at sea like Osama bin Laden, bro.
At sea.
I want
Yeah.
you guys to.
That's
Just
fine.
put
I would like a Viking burial.
Put an anchor on me, bro.
I want
Put
you
an
guys
anchor
to
on-
do with
put
my
a couple
body
cinder
what they
blocks
did
on
with
my
Gigi
fucking
Allen.
leg, dude.
and just shoot me up with a bunch of drugs and party with me for 3 days straight.
See, that would be sick.
That's what I want you guys to do with my body.
No, dude.
If there's a legal way, I want my body to just be fucking thrown in the woods or something.
Why not?
Just
a
go
burial
kill
at
yourself to
sea.
suicide force in Japan, dude.
Jesus.
I mean, like, there's a fucking
Dude, you'll
good
be in a
Is that your
Logan Paul
real
video.
suggestion?
There's plenty. You got plenty of friends there to fucking hang out with, dude. I don't know.
I'm gonna have to censor that.
Don't clip that.
That's not even bad, bro.
Chat,
Come
don't
on,
clip
dude.
that.
In Minecraft.
Come on, bro. Maybe Logan.
Minecraft.
Maybe Logan Paul fucking film you in 20 years,
That's
dude.
true. I can get in.
And you'll get.
I
you'll
just
be,
said that.
I didn't hear you. I'm
I didn't
sorry.
hear you, dude.
I can get in Mr. Beast video.
Yeah.
It's gonna be like, I got 100 dead bodies.
How many
It's
dead
you in
bodies
the
can I
Family Guy
find?
death pose.
Just in the Japanese forest.
Yeah.
Just. Oh, that's dark. No, but for real, I want my body to decompose like the way God intended.
Yeah, that's fair. That's also a fair point.
You don't want to be shot full of formaldehyde.
Yeah, I do not want to be embalmed by
I'm
any.
so full from formaldehyde.
I have no more blood. Now only formaldehyde runs through my veins.
What is formaldehyde? I understand what they use it for, but like,
isn't it embalming
fluid? Yeah, doesn't
Jake, look it up.
Hey, don't you get high as fuck off that, bro? You dip your joint in there and you fucking get super high. PCP.
Fuck.
Sticking, drinking. I'm so
yeah. Isn't that PCP, bro? Don't they get you
formaldehyde is
super
not
duper
PCP.
high? Yeah.
I'm just breaking into the mortuary to drink embalming fluid.
Yeah, maybe if I'm going out super fucking high, then yeah, give me some fucking formaldehyde.
I don't know exactly what it is. Jake, what'd you find?
Or was that just a myth?
Formaldehyde is used in many products, including building materials, plastics, pesticides, paints, adhesives, sealants, and as a preservative in medical laboratories and mortuaries.
Okay, look this
It is
up.
also found in tobacco smoke.
Look this up as well. Does dipping your joint in formaldehyde get you super high?
I was going to say that exact phrase.
Yeah, it'll probably come up as a Reddit.
Gets you
formaldehyde and joint.
Yeah.
What does it say? What'd you find?
It says formaldehyde exposure can cause joint swelling and other health issues.
There's your answer right there.
No.
Jeff, you're going to smoke a joint and your joints are going to be fucked up. And if you smoke a blunt with it, your blunts are going to be fucked up.
You're gonna get fucking osteoporosis or something.
Embalming fluid smoking, what you need to know.
Oh my god.
Is there a WikiHow for this?
Drug users have been known to do some dangerous and bizarre things.
No fucking way, dude.
You may have seen or heard of this unusual behavior of smoking embalming fluids. Reported in the news, drugs affect the brain, no shit, which means that users can become impaired, and that can lead to poor judgment decision making. Unfortunately, in today's world, it isn't. What the fuck, bro? Get to the point, dude. Does embalming fluid get you high? The embalming fluid isn't actually a drug that is used by itself. It is used as a solvent or carrier for the real drug PCP. So it's embalming fluid is just used to make PCP. It's a misnomer.
Oh.
Yeah.
Fascinating.
I just like high, dude. Come on, give me a break.
Done so much PCP. I want a Viking funeral be cool too. Like when they send you out in the lake and light you on fire.
Yeah, that's pretty dope.
That'd be dope. I'd want that
for sure.
If anything.
I got a segue while we're on the fucking kind of existential.
Well, how long have we
training.
been fucking recording this cast, bro? Who's really
Like
gonna listen for an hour and a half, bro? What the fuck?
It's not an hour and a half. It's an hour.
Oh, we're only on an hour right now?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And we established it's me.
Most sure.
Yeah.
Look.
102. An
Okay.
hour and 2 minutes.
Go on, Jake.
How much
Too
time has
long?
to pass before you feel like something was a long time ago?
A week.
Maybe even a year.
Really?
Like a long
Depends.
time. Yeah. I mean, the obvious answer would be like, oh, wow, I woke up super early and now I'm doing stuff later in the day. Oh, wow, that feels like yesterday. But I feel like a year is a good
I don't know. I feel like now,
time.
as you get older, time does tend to modulate
Our
as far as how you
perception of
perceive
time
it.
is multiplicative and not additive.
Right.
So when you're 2 years old, that 1 year is only half of your life. So when you're a kid, it feels...
Shit feels very long,
it's
bruh.
really long, but when
Yeah,
you're
totally.
28 years old, it's a 28th of your life, and your brain has been filled to the brim with information, and it just, as you age, it just gets shorter and shorter, it feels like.
Totally.
I don't know. I feel like for me, maybe like 3 years
That's exactly my answer.
is a long time ago.
Yeah.
But, I mean, it'll probably fucking go up as I get older, right?
Probably.
But I don't know. I think the most if you try to live in the moment as much as you possibly can, then time does tend to slow down, you know?
True.
If you're thinking about the future and the past too much, then, you know, shit goes by really fucking quick. But it's very it's uncanny how much there is in a single moment if you actually, you know, bring your attention to it.
Yeah.
Totally.
I don't know. I have a horrible perception of measurement,
Mm-hmm.
and I'll be like, oh, yeah, it's right around the corner when somebody asks where something is, and then it's like a 20-minute drive. And I don't even...
Yeah, I'm not
Totally.
like
That's
fucking
also why my penis is 13.5 inches long.
That was unnecessary comment.
I meant
now you gotta fucking prove
3.5
it.
inches.
Now you gotta prove it, Ken.
Nah, this is
Now you gotta whip it out on the cast.
This is an audio only
I'm
podcast.
taking it out.
This is why you gotta whip it out.
My penis is on the table. Guys, what do you think?
This fucking
That is a
Put that
13.5-inch dong right there.
Yep.
That's at least an inch.
Do not.
It's 13.5 inches wide, not long.
I meant centimeter.
All I see is balls.
I meant centimeters.
Oh, yeah. But, okay, so I brought that up because it is now the year of our Lord, 2025.
The year that Black Ops 2 takes place.
Number one, that's fucking
Wild,
nutty.
bro.
Number two,
I fucking was thinking about that today, dude.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
number two, we moved into this house 3 years ago next month.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that fucking blows my mind because that feels like a long time ago. And, you know, at first it was like, oh, we only moved in like a couple months ago. Okay, we only moved in like a year ago. And now 3 fucking years
That's
ago.
It
wild.
just
It
slips
doesn't
away.
feel like 3 years
No.
ago to me.
Not at all.
It
I
just
mean, in
slips
some
away.
ways it does, but in a lot of ways it really doesn't because that
Yeah.
does feel like yesterday. I don't feel like we've been moved out of Nebraska for that long. Like, it still feels like this place is pretty new to me. You
For
know?
sure.
The human
I mean,
condition
compared
is a
to
curse.
the 21 years I spent there, the however many you spent there, whatever, like, it just doesn't feel like that long, but it does in some ways too. And so, like you said 3 years ago is when you feel like something was a long time ago.
Yeah.
And that's exactly how I feel right now. I feel like 1 year not that long ago, 2 years not that long ago, but as soon as you pass into 3 years, that feels like, okay, damn, that was
Yeah, for
a
real.
while ago.
That's crazy. All the fucking older people listening to this are probably gonna be like, dude, these guys have no
Yeah, dude.
idea.
Oh, they're still kids.
For sure.
That's
Well,
why,
what do we
like,
think? So that's a good segment to end it on, I think.
Is that... Does
Little-
anybody
little
have any
dark.
final statements?
I think piggybacking off of that, like I was saying, you know, I mean, it's easy to get caught up in the future and the past.
Totally.
And if you just bring your attention to the moment, things are fucking so long, dude. You have so much fucking time, bro. And not that you should waste it,
Yeah.
but you have a lot more time than you think. You just have to get out of your own fucking head. Quit thinking, do things, experience things. That's all you gotta do, dude.
I totally
Well
agree
said.
with that. It's... Yeah.
Get out of your own head and quit fucking thinking so much, dude.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, I mean, that's not how we lived for thousands, millions of years.
Yeah.
We didn't have really the ability to think.
Yeah.
And in a way, it is kind of a curse, you know, the knowledge of the future. But I don't know. Try to get back to your fucking animal brain, dude. Because at the end of the day, the more you live in the fucking moment, you realize you can't fucking change shit.
Yeah.
Fuck
It doesn't matter.
That's why, because we kind of have two different philosophies on how we view that, but I think we both feel the same way of living in the moment and enjoying life. Because in my, like, we
don't know anything, bro. So why fucking think about
we
it?
We come from the earth, we go back to the earth. We live, we die.
Yeah.
Nothing, you will not matter in 150 years.
Don't live blind.
No. Enjoy
But-
yourself.
But only look as far ahead as it makes sense to.
Yeah.
Because things can always change, and the more you try and fucking hold on to shit, the tighter you grip shit, it's like that one fucking song. Hold on loosely.
Oh, yeah.
You know? Don't let go. If you cling too tightly, you're going to lose control. That's
Yeah.
fucking life, dude. Right there.
It's
Totally.
like, yeah, people come, people go. Be nice to each other. Be nice to yourself.
Yeah.
Love life.
Be excellent.
Like, there's a lot of shit that sucks in the world, and what's within your control you can do, but all you can do is all you can do. And at the end of the day, you just have to love yourself.
Bring your
Love those around
perception
you.
to the moment.
Yeah.
Bring it to the moment. Bring it as forward as you possibly can.
Yeah.
Please. Because that shit is fucking terrifying. Thinking about the future so much. It sucks, dude, and it literally rips your fucking time away, dude.
Yeah. For sure.
On that, how many casts are we in right now?
I don't know, because I might do this out of order depending on
Well, that's
Welcome
another
to episode
close.
1.
That's another installment of the Cosatomicast, everyone. Thank you for listening.
Thank you.
All 5 of you.
Brat, next week.
Bye.